Hi, everybody. It's so good to see you again. If you are new to this channel, welcome. And please, if you like the energy, you like the vibe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back. In this video, I am going to be talking about the energy of nine and how it relates to this cycle in time. Also, I will be talking a lot about old cycles and how they are ending and turning into new cycles. So, if you are interested, please stick around. And yeah, let me know what you think about this video in the comments below. Okay, so let's get into the number 9, 2025, what to expect. I'm just going to go ahead and let Spirit guide this communication. Please don't force any of this information to resonate. I'm just here to have a conversation. I think it's pretty interesting. And yeah, I hope that this video gives you some clarity. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sakile. You can call me Saki for short. I am a spiritual consultant, spiritual entrepreneur. I'm an intuitive. I have 16 years experience. Obviously, I do readings, channelings, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, you can check out my website in the description box below if you're interested in booking a private session or just working with me in general. I'm also going to be putting my email in there in case you have any questions or you have anything you want me to look into and make videos about. So yeah, number 9, 2025 equals 9 if you add them all up. 9 is a number of completion. It is a number of endings and also new beginnings. Now, I don't know about you, but in my life, I have been dealing with many endings. These endings have been going on since the summer of 2024, and I feel that now I am getting out of the energy of why is this happening? Is there a hex on me? Into the energy of no, this is not a hex. This is just the ending of a cycle. I feel that I am starting to notice the patterns. I am now more able to tell what are the symptoms of an ending cycle versus a hex. Now, I want to make this clear. Just because you deal with bad luck sometime, it doesn't mean that there's negative energy on you, but don't rule out the possibility that that is the thing. There are certain symptoms that you want to look for. If it feels unnatural, then all of a sudden, then that is most likely a hex. But if it feels like you're trying to find your way, or if it feels like you're at a crossroads, then most likely it is the ending of a cycle or cycles. So, what is this cycle? I can only speak from my experiences, but I know that in my life there has been a lot of struggle when it comes to relationships, opening up my heart, interacting with other people, trusting other people. I have been a part of a very crazy, convoluted cycle since I was a little girl. There's been a lot of misunderstandings. There's been a lot of accusations. I'm not saying that I haven't made mistakes, but I'm also saying that I have silenced myself. I've kept myself hidden. I devalued myself. I responded only to that which was harmful. And it became so normalized that all that is helpful, all that is positive, all that is good was not real to me. And through the trials of life, I am now realizing how much I do matter. A symptom of the old cycle was that I thought I wasn't important. I thought that I didn't matter. I mean, even doing readings, even doing channeling, even doing this spiritual work, I often doubt myself. This is something that I'm still struggling with. And it's really, really difficult for me to trust, for me to have faith, and for me to truly surrender. Like in theory, I do know that I'm going to be okay, but I worry about how to get there. And it feels really lonely right now because I don't know who to turn to. And most of the people in my life up until this point, they've always had an ulterior motive. It was always an excuse for them to use me for something, even if I didn't have much to give. And so, as I am sitting here on my webcam talking to you, I am realizing that I had to go through those things. I had to deal with the wound of abandonment. I've had to deal with the wound of being ostracized. I've had to carry the burdens of others so that I know what it feels like to be truly free. I've always chased freedom. I've always chased adventure. I've always been this way. I still chase those things. But the shift at this moment in time is that I'm not chasing freedom to escape. I am chasing freedom. I am chasing adventure. I am chasing what it is that I want because I am starting to believe that I deserve a better life, that I deserve happiness, and that it is okay to walk the world alone. And if that is the sacrifice that it takes for me to truly know what it feels like to thrive, for me to be healed enough so that I know that I am somebody worth loving, worth fighting for, then it's worth it. And that's been the cycle. I never felt like I was cared for. I never felt like I was important. But I find that even through these dark times that I'm in, I'm realizing my own light. I am tapping into myself for the very first time as myself. And I am seeing myself as I am, not through the lens of my parents, not through the lens of my friends, not through the lens of anybody else, but through the lens of my inner self, which I believe is also my higher self. So, what does this have to do with the overall patterns that we are seeing? What does this have to do with number 9, 2025 completion, all of that stuff? The answer is really simple. It has to do with the fact that it's not just me, but all of us, we are moving into a different, higher vibration that we've never had access to before. There's a lot of talk about 5D, there's a lot of talk about New Earth, but here's the thing. Yes, we're going to get there. Some of us are already in 5D, but just know that 5D is not the ultimate destination. It is just a destination that we have for ourselves collectively for right now. And I'm just saying, the beings in 5D are worried about getting to 6 and 7 and 8D. It's just a level up. And I think that in this moment in time, because of course, not everybody acknowledges this year to be 2025. I mean, it's 2025 in the Gregorian calendar, but there's many different calendars. Don't want to get into that right now. But let's just say, because it is the generally accepted notion of time, the Gregorian calendar, and how it relates to number 9, I feel that in order for us as a collective, in order for us to take that quantum leap, this quantum leap, we have to know how important we are. We have to know that we are somebody, and that we are somebody special, and that we are somebody worthy of what it means to thrive. Because when cycles end, it is also when new cycles begin. And I feel that with all the losses going on, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't grieve, I'm not saying that you shouldn't mourn, but I'm just saying take your time and go slow, but also know that it is not the end. Life is infinite, and death is also a part of life. And what is on the other side of death? Life. In some ways, when a plant or a seed is in the ground, the seed is dead, right? But then, with water, with sun, with nurturing, the roots start to pop out, right? Even right now, we are in the northern hemisphere, at least, we are in the middle of winter. I don't care what anyone says. The real new year to me starts in spring, but that's neither here nor there. I can make a video about time if you want me to. But I'm just saying, winter time is the time of death, right? That's when it's cold, snow's on the ground, nothing is growing, right? But without the snow and the ice that's on the ground right now, we wouldn't be able to truly enjoy the life and the wonder of spring. Endings and beginnings, they are all part of the loop of infinity. Okay? What begins must end in order for it to begin again. I think the simplest example of this is when we take our breath, when we inhale and exhale. The inhale becomes the exhale becomes the inhale. It is all connected. It is all infinity. It is all cycles and patterns of life and death and the exchange of energy. And just because we may be caught up in our dramas and in our healing and in our problems, it doesn't mean that we aren't a part of the infinity loop. Okay? It is all a part of the process. And collectively, as humans, as earthlings, we are starting to understand this. We are getting there. You might not feel like it at this time, but I know that we're getting there. I know that I'm not alone when it comes to endings and noticing patterns and realizing that, hey, we do matter. And if nothing else, I just really want to re-emphasize that no matter what's going on in the world, you do matter. You matter as you are. Okay? And I just want to say, don't lose hope. Don't give up. I know it's hard. I know that we're battling things that, it's often unseen. I know I am. But I just want to say, the saying, as above, so below, as within, so without. When something falls, the only way for it to rise again is to just rise again. I mean, again, I'm not making the best analogy, but let's just say whatever is on the ground must rise, and whatever is in the sky must fall. It is what it is. It's not good or bad. It's just the laws of the universe at play, and that is what keeps the universe in balance. And yeah, I think at this time, with number 9, I think the quest, in my opinion, is for us to surrender to the loop of life, of death, of infinity, and just know that we do have an important part to play in this grand scheme of universal wisdom. Every little bit that you contribute or not affects all things. I don't know if any of this makes sense. But if nothing else, you are a part of the grand play. And you are a part of the small play. You are an important contributor. You are an important actor. Don't think that what you choose to do or not do has no effect. Take what resonates. What do you think? Thank you so much for listening to this video. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe for more. Bye.